You respect everyone, but why don't they respect you? Is it because of something you're doing wrong? Maybe you're not living up to your full potential, and that's why others don't see you as worthy of respect. But let's be honest, there's more to it than that. Maybe it's because of your attitude, your behavior, or your actions. Maybe it's because you're not communicating effectively, or you're not standing up for yourself. Maybe it's because you're not living authentically, and people can sense that. Or maybe it's because you're feeling invisible and overlooked, struggling to make decisions and take risks, avoiding new experiences and challenges, feeling stuck and trapped in a rut, and having difficulty forming meaningful relationships. Whatever the reason, the fact remains that you're not getting the respect you deserve, and that can be a really tough place to be. But don't worry, I'm here to help. I'm going to share with you the 5 psychological tricks that will help you earn the respect you deserve. Owning your strengths. Owning your strengths means acknowledging what you do well and being confident in those areas. It means being proud of who you are and what you've achieved. For example, let's say you're really good at math. Instead of downplaying your skills and saying, "Oh, I'm just good at math because I had a good teacher," start owning your strengths by saying, "I'm proud of my skills in math because I've put in the effort to learn and master them." When you own your strengths, others will start to notice them too. They'll see that you're confident in yourself and willing to take risks. And that's when they'll start to respect you for who you are. Being authentic. Being authentic means being true to yourself and expressing yourself honestly. It means being willing to take risks and be vulnerable. For instance, let's say someone is struggling with anxiety and they open up about it with their friends. They're taking a risk by being vulnerable, but they're also showing their true self. And when they do that, their friends will respect them even more for their bravery. When you're authentic, people can sense that you're genuine and are more likely to respect you for it. They'll see that you're not trying to put on a facade or pretend to be someone you're not. Communication is key. When it comes to effective communication, using I statements can be a game changer. By taking ownership of your emotions and experiences, you avoid blame or attack language, and instead encourage active listening and empathy. Using I statements takes responsibility for your feelings and thoughts, rather than placing them on others. This approach not only reduces conflict, but also builds trust and respect. When we express ourselves in this way, we create a culture of open and honest communication, where people are more receptive to feedback. For instance, instead of saying "you always do this," you could say "I feel frustrated when this happens." This subtle shift in language can make a big difference in how others respond to us. It's no longer about attacking or blaming someone else, but about expressing your own emotions and experiences. By using I statements, we're more likely to get a positive response from others. People are more receptive to feedback when it's presented in a non-accusatory way, and it's easier to work together to find a solution. When we communicate in this way, we're more likely to build stronger relationships, reduce conflict, and improve communication overall. Set boundaries. Setting boundaries is essential for maintaining healthy relationships. When you set boundaries, others will respect your limits and know what they can expect from you. For instance, let's say someone asks you to stay out late on a school night. Instead of saying "okay" just because they asked, say "I appreciate the invite, but I have an early morning tomorrow and need to get some rest." This way, you're setting a boundary and prioritizing your own needs. When you set boundaries, others will respect your time and energy more. They'll know what they can expect from you and won't take advantage of your goodwill. Acknowledge your mistakes. We've all made mistakes at some point in our lives. But what sets us apart is how we handle those mistakes. When you acknowledge yours and take responsibility for them, others will see that you're accountable and willing to learn from them. For instance, let's say someone accidentally breaks something at a friend's house. Instead of making excuses or denying it happened, they own up to their mistake by saying, "I'm so sorry I broke your vase. I was careless and I should have been more careful." By acknowledging our mistakes and taking responsibility for them, we show others that we're accountable and willing to learn from our mistakes. Take action. So go out there and start implementing these tricks today. Remember, earning respect isn't about changing who you are or trying to impress others. It's about being true to yourself and communicating that truth effectively. Start owning your strengths by acknowledging your skills and accomplishments. Be authentic by being true to yourself and expressing yourself honestly. Communicate effectively by practicing active listening and setting clear boundaries. Acknowledge your mistakes by taking responsibility for them. And most importantly, take action by implementing these tricks into your daily life. You got this.